Iain, and today I'm here with Miss Vanessa, and we're going to talk about Gigi. Okay, thank you so much for having me
Thank you so much.
I know there's a lot of people who really want to spend some time with you, and thank you for choosing me.
No, I'm so happy that you got to come and speak to me because I saw the last video you did and I was showing it to everyone.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
And I loved every single part of Gigi and every single costume. What is your favorite costume in Gigi that you wear?
It's hard because I love how Gigi starts off as a girl and then becomes a woman. So I love my first blue costume that I get to wear because I remember the first time I put it on, I felt like such a brat. Like, it made me feel so spunky, which is funny because the costume is so cute. So it did like the reversed effect to me. And then I also love my last black costume that I get to walk down the stairs in. I adore Audrey Hepburn, and that is a very Breakfast at Tiffany's moment.
What's your favorite role in Gigi besides Gigi?
Oh, that's a good question. I love Mamita, Grandmama. I think that she has such a beautiful spirit. I also just love Victoria Clark. She's so amazing. She's so talented. And she just has the most beautiful, youthful soul. I just adore her.
That's a good one. Now, you act on live stage, on TV, and in movies.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite one?
I think it might be Broadway. It's the best. It's so amazing because it feels like a real, like, normal job because you can have a day, have a life, and then you come to the theater, which is an amazing, beautiful theater that has so much history. You put your makeup on, you put your costumes on, and then you get to send a message to an audience who is so involved with the story, and I just love theater. I love being up there. I feel like that's where I'm the happiest.
I can see.
You can see that?
Yes. And you do great in the show. So do you ever get nervous before you go on stage, or?
I actually don't. I started how old are you?
I'm 6.
So I started doing performances when I was younger than you.
Okay.
So being on stage is something that feels like home for me. Like, I set foot out there and I just feel comfortable. I get really excited because I love what I do and it makes me really happy that I get to do it. So right before the show, I'm like really excited.
Yes. When I was one day performing at Birdland, and when I got there, I remember just being like, okay, this is my big time. I'm ready. Ready. Bring it on.
Yeah, and you get so excited.
Yes.
You're ready to conquer the world.
Yes. When you were a girl, did your parents think that you would be an actor and this was a good life for you? Or?
I mean, they didn't really want me to do it because it's so competitive. There's so many people who are going out for one part, and it's tough. Like, you got to be a tough cookie in order to be in the business. But they could tell that it was just something that I really loved, something that came naturally to me. I was always singing and dancing and dressing up as different characters. So they supported me and took me to dance lessons and singing lessons. And
That's good.
Yeah.
And do you ever sing and dance around your house just because you love it?
Every day.
You do?
Every day. I love music. So if you come to my place, like as you just walked into my dressing room, there's music playing. I always have to have music.
That's a good thing because guess what? You will never believe this.
What?
Every single night.
Uh-huh.
If you come in my room, you will always hear something playing on my bedstand. Has anything ever happened on stage that has made you laugh when you probably shouldn't, or have you ever pulled pranks on in the show? Or?
All the time. All the time.
Tell me.
Forgetting lines is always exciting and terrifying. One time, the very first scene when I'm running out and I'm singing, and then Mamita comes in and she's like, Gigi, what are you doing? And I'm supposed to say, she's like, what do you do? And I say, don't fidget, don't slouch, don't talk with my mouth full, and if Aunt Lacey is wearing a lace hat, it means she has a headache and I must take extra care. That completely disappeared from my mind. I was like, don't fidget, don't slouch, don't fidget, don't slouch, don't. I was like, oh my god, it's not there. And I was like, I need to say something. And then I was like, I know what to do, Grandmama. Just let me do it. Because it was literally all that I could think of. And she's like, okay. And then
You do a lot of, you do gymnastics, dancing, singing, all these things in the show. Which one is the hardest?
Probably, well, there's a couple of different things that are hard for different reasons. I mean, I never want to go home again. It's tough because it's only me singing, and I'm running around the stage. I'm dancing.
You're doing flips.
I'm doing cartwheels. I'm being picked up and spun around. So it takes a lot of breath support, which is something that you learn over time. But at the end of that song, I'm just like, so tired.
You're just running off stage and you're like,
I made it.
I take naps for shows. Do you ever do that?
Not really. I've probably taken a nap before the show twice. That's it.
Twice.
Yeah. Just because I get really excited and I don't know. I'm not a good napper.
That's like me. When I'm in my bedroom trying to have a nap,
Yeah.
I am struggling to fall asleep. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I fall asleep? How? If you could be another role in any other show, what role would you want to be?
Well, there's so many amazing parts, but one musical that
First, just pick a musical. And pick a part.
I mean, I want them to make Moulin Rouge into like a stage production, and I want to play Satine.
That's a good thing.
Because I love the music and the costumes.
Thank you so much for having me once again, and I'm so happy I came here.
I'm so happy you came here too.
Thanks. I need to see way more of you on stage.
It's gonna happen.
Good. Okay.